Hello everyone and welcome to Life Begins at 20. My name is Mark and today we have a very special episode of Cube for 2 with a format that was created by one of my subscribers, Jaina. This format is called I'll Take 3, so without any further ado let's just get stuck in. I'll Take 3 was originally created and developed by Jaina Kama, also known as Braids on Twitter, and her partner who wanted a drafting method that also incorporated more mind games, playing around the hidden and public information each player receives during the draft. For this draft you'll need 252 cards, which is 18 packs of 14. The draft pool size does vary, and each player's knowledge will be limited. Step 1. Shuffle the cube and take out 252 cards at random from the cube, creating 18 packs of 14. Step 2. Decide who is going to go first. Player B then creates 4 piles of cards from a booster pack. These will be 2, 3, 4 and 5 cards in size. Step 3. Player A then chooses a pile without looking at the cards. They then flip the cards over before deciding whether to keep or burn it. Step 4. If player A decides to keep the pile and add it to their draft pool, player B then takes 2 piles, showing them openly to player A before adding them to their pool. If player A decides to burn that pile, they then choose a second pile without looking at it and adding it to their draft pool. Player B then chooses one of the remaining piles, which they can look at as they created the piles themselves, and adds 1 pile to their draft pool. Step 5. The remaining pile then gets publicly burnt. Step 6. Repeat steps 2 to 5, alternating who creates the piles until all 18 boosters have been drafted. Step 7. Use all the cards in your draft pool to construct a deck using the cube's basic land pool. This is certainly a different but very enjoyable drafting method for 2 players. It adds a fun new dimension to the draft. How you create the piles is very important over the course of the game. Putting either all the best cards into one pile, switching it up each turn to try and be a little greedy with the hope that the opponent doesn't guess correctly, or a little bit more sensibly, splitting up the cards that you'll have at least 2 piles to be able to choose from. When first picking, you really have to decide whether to take that first pack carefully. If chosen, your opponent gets more cards in their pool. The piles with 3 and 4 cards are normally safe picks, whereas 2 and 5 are either all of the cards or the rest. I certainly enjoyed playing this method, and I'm sure all of you will join me in thanking Jaina for sharing this drafting method. I really did enjoy the piles, and trying to bluff and second guess your opponent is a really fun way of an addition to adding to the draft. Another thing I really liked is that you get to see a larger number of cards, so especially with the powered cube you've got a greater chance of picking up something really great to make a busted deck as well. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this method. Let me know if you do try this out how it went, and leave your thank you messages below as well, and I'll put a link to Jaina's Twitter as well in the description so you can thank her personally. This weekend we'll see the release of my top 10 cards from Amonkhet for Cube, and thanks to the great feedback I had from the Modern Masters videos, I'll again be splitting these up into commons, uncommons, rares and mythics, and they'll be coming out on Friday, Sunday and Tuesday over the course of this pre-release weekend. These videos will also be the first of which they'll be trialling out the new sponsorship, so I'm very glad and excited about this opportunity to hopefully improve the quality of the videos that you guys will get, the production quality with new equipment and other bits and pieces like that, to hopefully just help this channel really to grow. So I'm really thankful for that. If you enjoyed the video, do hit that thumbs up button and share it with your friends for anybody else that might like to try this drafting method out. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to be known when they get uploaded. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.